Warning, this video contains bad pronunciation of Chinese names. Caution is advised.
Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the channel. Today in China United we are at the very end of the season and there's a few things I need to update you on. So unfortunately we were knocked out of the Builder Base FA Trophy in the semi-final by Kidderminster 2-0. It was quite comfortable in the end for them. They beat us quite easily. Disappointed but not too bothered, if that makes sense. We just wanted to get promoted really from the league. Obviously we absolutely smashed things otherwise in the league, winning multiple games. We have got Bristol MF today, so we'll be playing them in the final game of the season, as well as obviously looking at the season review. But what I do need to show you is just how many players are leaving the club at some point in the future. Some of these leaving in January in 2024 when they're old enough. Other players that are just been sold earlier, so at the end of the season. Like, they're all going off to China. A variety of players I don't want to leave and ones that I'm not bothered about. Ins, though, there's nothing. So he still hasn't brought anyone in. I'm hoping that when we go up, so hopefully I think it'll be the Panorama South, we'll be able to that he'll then decide to bring in players. But whether that actually happens or not is another question. But yeah, you can see that I've basically put all the players that are going in the under-23s. So basically got a full side of under-23 players that are leaving. And there's a bunch of pretty decent star-rated ones, which is annoying. Otherwise, all the other players I've put into the first team. Just because I feel like we should have them all in the first team. And at some point, they're probably all going to go anyway, so I might as well get some use out of some of them. But I can show you kind of the lineup that we are going for today. We've still been winning with the other team gone. The other players in the under-23s team have left or leaving. So we're still winning. We're all good. Nothing to worry about. Zhang Minji is probably my favourite one of the youth prospects that came through, mainly because his surname sounds like Minge, which is, I mean, naughty words, but funny. And Zhu Pu as well is great name, left back. Looks decent. I mean, I say looks decent. He doesn't look great, but his potential ability looks good, and he's got 20 bravery. If he's got a green at this level, great. The players are bonding quite well, which is obviously good to see, but this is the lineup we're going with. Li Jiaohao in goal, Zheng Tao, Zhenran, Ismail and Pu at the back. I'm so immature, Poo. Wenji, Xiaobao and Kai in the middle with Liu Yifan, who's another youngster that's come in who's definitely going to be playing as well. On the left with Dongzhu and Yuming, as we know, the strike partnership of gods up front. Let's jump straight into the game. This should be a nice easy game. There shouldn't be any reason why we should have any issues. We've already won the league, so that's all in the bag. So it's just about enjoying yourself today, boys. So go out there and have a bit of fun. So they are going forward. Chamberlain with a free kick coming at us. Can we defend this? I mean, we haven't at all. It is saved, but that has been put in because Zhao has just passed it straight back to him by poking it at him with the... I don't even know what that was. Oh, that was not great. Fingers crossed, that's just a little blip. The boys have just relaxed a bit at the end of the season, having smashed the league, getting over 100 points. I mean, it's not a great save, is it? Saving it straight back into him. But you can see 110 points, even with the loss at the moment, with 109 goal difference. We've nearly got as good a goal difference as we have points, which is quite impressive. But, you know, it's good to see. It's exactly what Xi Jinping wants us to do. So we're all good. Ma Yuming, though, can he make something happen? Dongzhu, back to Ma Yuming. Come on, fire it in. He does. Oh, it's what you expect. 73 goals for the season. And he's on fire, the Chineseman. Chinaman. Is it Chinaman or Chineseman? I should probably have a look at that and see what I can find. Let me do that now. Okay, yeah, we're not calling him that one because that's a slur. Okay, I didn't know that. Wow. Oh gosh, I didn't. I apologise to anyone who's Chinese or East Asian or perceived to be East Asian. That's really bad. Wow. I do apologise. But we're 2-1 up, which is good. We'll stick to the good stuff. They have launched the ball forward. Zhu Pu is able to clear that up nicely and get the ball back down. Up to Ma Yuming, it is headed with Alfano. Up to Adeyemi, who's bringing it forward. He plays not a bad ball, really. I mean, if he had a bit more pace, they might have got through there. So we did get split open a little bit there. The two young centre-halves showing their kind of naivety. But a ball over the top to Ma Yuming, who can get through here, pop it away. He does, nice and easy. I mean, that's Route 1 football at its finest. And here we go again. Can we get another one? Can we get a fourth? Can we really celebrate? I mean, it's saved. It's not a great header, but, you know, it happens. But one thing I have noticed is that I believe our stadium that is being built, or planned to be built, hopefully, Ma Yuming gets another. That's his hat-trick, nice and early in the game. 30 minutes in and he's got 3. Which is great stuff. But yeah, I have to say, our stadium, I have noticed, it will hopefully, if we go up every season, I think it will be built just in time for the League 2 or Vanarama National. I think it's League 2 that it will just about be ready for. So as we become like an official professional team, we'll have a 33,000 seater stadium in League 2, which would be quite nice. Hopefully they stick to that plan and we manage to carry them on. I mean, as long as G brings in some players at some point, because I think we will need them. As much as I'm enjoying using the youth guys and the young players, I think we will get to a stage where we'll have to bring in players as well to really be able to kind of keep the game going for us and keep us pushing up the leagues. But Yizen Ran is able to get that away. Yafan, can he make a ball? He does play it up to Yu Ming, who is back running at the defence again. Can he fire it away on his left foot? It's saved well by Thomas Barker. But Wenji is on the right-hand side again. He's tackled quite easily by Austin, who does clear the ball. But it's the end of the highlight. 113 goal difference in 113 points. Not bad. I'm not complaining at that. Cleared by Chamberlain. And Adeyemi up there. He was the one who played that lovely ball through earlier that they weren't quite able to capitalise on. But can he make something else happen now? He's pushed wide. He does look to play it back to no one. Dongzhu is able to clear that up. Liu Yifang is probably going to look for Ma Yuming again. Let's look for that. There it is. There's the ball that we all know and love. Ma Yuming. Oh, we have seen so many of those sort of goals this season where we just hoof the ball over the top and Ma Yuming just runs through. Or a little flick on from Dongzhu into Ma Yuming. Or even the other way round and we get the goal. Great. It's great stuff. Yin Jiaobao, though, with the ball now on the outside here. It's won by Chamberlain. We're doing okay. So we're going to get a second half straight underway with no changes being made at half time. Boys are performing very well. Don't want to really mess things up in this second half. Western Supermare, Basford, Harrow Borough, and I didn't quite see the other one, all look like they're going to be in the playoffs for now anyway, and maybe coming up with us to the national. Oh, Dongzhu just hits the post, but Yuming's there to tidy it up once again. 76 goals in the season, which is absolutely ridiculous, and he is way too good for this league and us. So hopefully he continues to be way too good for this league and us in the division above as well. I just noticed Pac-Man's the referee. Wow, 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 wow. No? Okay. It's not. That wasn't good. Here's a ball over the top to Gregory. I've just made some changes. It's a good tackle by Zheng Tao. Yeah, we've made some changes. Hang on. Oh, right. I've really panicked then. Oh, no. Shin Zhang Tao is now injured. I just made 3 subs. It's going to let me change that, right? What? This is a really long... We have to watch our physio run all the way onto the pitch to see Chen. And we're just going to... Oh, no. He's still on the pitch, which is good. But yeah, we have changed around. We've taken Ma Yuming off and all that sort of stuff. So we just brought on a couple of boys just to give them a bit of game time. Some of the youngsters that have just come through. And there it is. It's 5-1 against Bristol Manor Farm. A good victory, as we probably expected, though, especially with our performances throughout the season. But we'll jump straight into the season review, see how we got on, and then we'll talk to you about plans for next season. And here we are. It's the end of season review 2021. A couple of trophies in the bag. So we can see the 3 transfers that did officially happen and where they left. So Chang Zhao Chen has gone to Zhang Chun. 3.4k is, I mean, you can't, they're content with it because he blinking did it. But Zhao Yan, I'm not too bothered about. Yang Jun Chen was a bit of a disappointment to see leave. Obviously, smashed the league, getting promotion here. We're not quite filling out the stadium that we've got on loan at the moment, which is a bit disappointing and a bit scary when it comes to the 33,000 that stadium we're meant to be having later on. But they're pleased with the performance. We've got promoted, which is the main thing. I mean, what a run to get to play Leicester in the first round proper. I mean, you've got to be delighted. How is that only a C+ though? That doesn't make any sense at all. But not bad. Semi-final for us here against Kidderminster Harriers. I mean, it would have been nice to get to the final, but we still did okay, which isn't a problem. And then we obviously won the English Southern League Cup, which was quite comfortable, really. Other than the final against Western-super-Mare, which was a little challenging, but we got there in the end. Finances, though. Why have I said finances? It's clearly moments to remember. Jeez, I am all over the shop. China United with the 10-0 victory over Hartley was the biggest win. Match to remember was the 7-0 win against Harrow Borough. And then the goal of the season was Liu Xiaoguang against Truro in a 6-0 victory, who will be ending up leaving us at some point. Shirt sales and total merchandise sales, £551,000, which is good to see. Nearly 10,000 shirts sold. We did get some drop in sponsorship, but nothing too bad, really. Huang Dongzhu getting the most sold shirts, with Ma Yuming, Wenji, Zizhang, and Yazeran getting up there as well. How did we line up, though? That is a good question. This was our formation for the season, and I think it probably will be next season as well, unless there are some issues or more players leave or anything like that. But Zhao Chen, Ismail, Zenran, and Zheng Tao at the back with Zhao Hao in goal. Wenji, Zhao Bao, and Jin Wei with Zhao Guang in further forward, with Dongzhu and Yu Ming up top, getting the goals for us this season. So very, very nice to see. Accolades wise, you can see here, fans player was Ma Yuming as expected. Young player was Huang Dongzhu. Again, probably expected. Top goal scorer, Ma Yuming with 76 goals, which is a bit ridiculous. And most assists, 22 by Huang Dongzhu, which is lovely to see. I mean, some of these stats are ridiculous with regards to how many goals have been scored, but that's not bad. Oldest goal scorer is Lin Quan at 28 years old and 317 days. That's not very old at all. I think that might be broken in the future. But superb season, a couple of wins in the trophy department, which is good. And we'll definitely go on to see what we can do in the Panorama National. So with that, I hope you did enjoy. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff with regards to the video. And we'll come on to next season, and we'll bring you straight to the first game of the season. Hopefully, we can get a win there and kick off where we left. And fingers crossed, we've got some more players in. I'm praying to you, Chairman. Please, please, please bring at least one player in. See you later.